Hello everyone, and look at these beauties that I got from Madam Glam that I want to show you. I have the August collections from them. These are the August gel polishes, and these are the pudding gels, or maybe also July. I am not quite sure. You have 5 kind of pastel colors, and then you have 5 that are more bright colors. If you do it like this, I guess. We'll see when I open them up and show them to you. So let me show you the gel polishes first. All these colors match together. The lighter one goes of course with every one, but these matches, these two matches, they all matches to each other. So you can do super fun designs. So I will show you the colors and let's do some art after I have showed them to you. Let's take a little closer look at the texture. I always wipe off my inside of my brush like this to get rid of excess product that do not run down the shaft of the brush while you apply this color. And then also brush off the back side of your brush, maybe twice, and then you can try to apply the color. It always applies better with the base color, but I'm just going to show you the texture. So you see here when the brush almost gets dry, that is actually more than enough product to apply on a nail. When it is almost a little bit on the dry side, just smooth it out, because a second layer will always cover this and it will be a soft and smooth and very thin application. Oh, it separates on this swatch sticks because I haven't put on a base layer. Should have done so. But this is just a quick thing to show you how this is one coat without a base layer, so it's a little bit patchy. But look at that color, and that is so thin that you saw in the beginning how thin this application was. And let me show you the other colors here. This is Sunstalker, Hibiscus, Key Palm, Sundays, Coconut, Glam Volcano, Aloha. And now it is time for some ombre with the Key Palm and the Sundays. The Key Palm, the green color, is a little bit, it is not thinner, but the yellow one has a lot more pigment in it. It has a lot more white pigment, if that is a way to explain it. But I go just from side to side and go over and down and smooth it into each other if it gets tricky. And when I start with the second layer, I do the exactly same thing. I go in and go down, and when I get a stripe, I usually go up and blend that together before I go down again and work further down. And if I have too much on my brush, I wipe it off and go in again. And if I get the streaks, as I said, I usually go up and smooth that out again before I move further down towards the tip. So when you do an ombre like this, you always want to have the brush inside of the gel polish. Like you do when you apply builder gel, you always want your brush to be in contact with the gel, and that is also when you do it with ombre. Always keep your ombre brush in contact with the gel. It's like you doing super fast small circle motions. And when you cure that and take a top coat on, and that is my ombre. It's pretty cool. You get a really nice ombre that way. And I also do a little with the blue and the hibiscus. These two has the same pigments I'm not sure if it's a recipe or something like that. They have the same amount of white pigments in it, so this is a lot easier to ombre. So when you want to do an easy ombre, it is a lot better to find colors that is more compatible with each other, if I said that word right. And that of course also translate to what type of color and what type of viscosity and so on. So it all has to match the color wheel and so on. And the top coat again. And then I have done just two swatches just to show you how I do my ombres. Here they are. And look at these ombres. I did the same way, and I also just did a little design. So here I am going to show you a super neat trick when it comes to applying pudding gel. I'm using Madam Glam's application brush and this spring green. So take a little dollop and you apply it straight on your tip, and you can see, or nail, you can see you get a streaky and clumpy application. It is not looking good at all. It's really hard to get it nice and even, but you can do something with your brush to prepare your brush for applying polishes. You take a little palette and some drops of base coat, a couple of drops. You take your brush and work that base coat into your brush and wipe off excess gel, and then your brush is soft and smooth and ready to start applying the pudding gel. Look at how my green application is here. The other top colors are just to show you the colors. I put on way too much color on some of these sticks here, so look at the green one and look how thin and beautiful that application was after I had prepared my brush, or softening up my brush before I start the application. That is extremely important when you want these pudding gels to lay smooth or have a nice application. And after I cured it, I put on a second coat with just this green one, or I do it with all of them, but I'm just showing you the green one. And here are the rest of the colors. These are so gorgeous. And here are the swatches. And then I wanted to try, or I'm not sure if I wanted to try, this diagonal viral thing that is going on. I was like this, oh, everyone is doing it. I am not going to do this because it is all over. I am no way I'm going to do this. But I was like, oh, okay, okay, I'm going to do it. Oh. So these pudding gel are brilliant for such work, because you're using, especially this brush is brilliant for using this kind of design. So after you have done your ombre, you put on the top coat layer, and then you apply these colors in the reverse ombre again. So you put a light color on top of the darker one, and the darker one on top of the light one, and ombre that in. This is a vertical ombre, yes. So I am pretty sure I must be the last one that put out a video about this design. But here you are, you will see it once more. So just fade it how fine you want it to be, or how rough you want this ombre to be. I am very picky with my ombres. I want them to be nice. So then you clean your brush and you just wipe off that wet layer. You do not cure that top layer. So just
use some a brush that is moist with alcohol and wipe off some stripes or French lines wherever you want them to go. I was just experimenting and just no method to my madness here. And cure it and top coat it, and these are the colors I used from these pudding gels. So thank you all for watching this video. Please comment, like, subscribe and all that shebang. So I hope I'm going to see you soon, everybody. Bye bye for now. Bye bye.